Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets hidden within corporate filings. And today we've got a filing that might just be a masterclass in executive musical chairs. This report is all about leadership changes and what they might mean for the company's future direction. We'll dive into the specifics and see if these moves signal strong growth or just a shuffle of the deck. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, if you are new here and love getting plain English breakdowns of complex financial documents, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to join a community of fellow corporate enthusiasts, check out our Discord server linked in the description below. So what exactly is this report, Form 8? Think of it as a company's immediate bulletin board to the world. When something significant happens that investors need to know about right away, like a big leadership change or a major business event, it gets published here. It's not a regular update like a quarterly report, but more of an urgent alert. The date we're looking at for the key events in this report is the 2nd of February 2026. This is when the company officially made some important decisions. The company in question is Golub Capital BDC4 Incorporated. Now, the BDC part stands for Business Development Company. These are essentially investment funds that lend money to small and medium-sized businesses, often those that might not get loans from traditional banks. They play a crucial role in funding growth for a lot of companies. Golub Capital BDC4 Incorporated is incorporated in Maryland, and its commission file number is 814-01504. Their main phone number is 212-750 to 6060. This filing falls under item 5.02, which is all about changes in a company's directors or top executives. Essentially, it's about who is in charge and who's coming and going. The big news here is that on the 2nd of February 2026, the board of directors decided to bring in Timothy J. Topics as the new chief operating officer, or COO. He is 41 years old, and this change was effective right away. A COO is super important. They are basically the chief implementer of the company's strategy, making sure the day operations run smoothly and efficiently, translating the big picture plans from the CEO into actionable steps for the teams. Mr. Topics is not exactly new to the Golub Capital family. He joined in 2022 and has been a director in their investor partners group. This means he has been deeply involved with the people who invest in or are invested in by Golub Capital. His role has been focused on managing the BDC business for the firm. This experience is directly relevant to his new COO position, suggesting a focus on operational excellence within their core lending activities. Interestingly, Mr. Topics has actually been an officer of this specific company, Golub Capital BDC4 Incorporated, since February of 2023. This means his new role as COO is more of a formal title change and an expansion of his existing responsibilities rather than a completely new person stepping in. And here is where it gets a bit complex, but is actually quite telling. He is currently the COO for a whole list of other business development companies. This includes Golub Capital Direct Lending Corporation, Golub Capital Direct Lending Unlevered Corporation, Golub Capital BDC Incorporated, Golub Capital Private Credit Fund, Golub Capital Private Income Fund I, and Golub Capital Private Income Fund. The key takeaway here is that they all share the same investment advisor, GC Advisors LLC, which is also the advisor for Golub Capital BDC4 Incorporated. This indicates a coordinated approach across multiple BDCs managed by the same advisory firm, and suggests Mr. Topics will be overseeing operations across a large, interconnected BDC ecosystem. This can lead to significant operational efficiencies and a unified strategy across these entities. Before his time at Golub Capital, Mr. Topics had a significant career in investment banking. He was a vice president at Wells Fargo Securities, specifically in the financial institutions investment banking group. Even more importantly, he was in charge of their investment banking work for the very sector Golub operates in, the business development company sector. This background means he understands the financial markets, the strategic needs of BDCs, and how to structure deals. It's a strong credential for a COO. Academically, he has got a strong foundation with a bachelor's degree in business administration and finance from The Ohio State University, and an MBA from the prestigious University of Chicago Booth School of Business. And to top it off, has a CFA charter holder. That's a big deal in the finance world, showing deep expertise in investment and financial analysis. The report also states that Mr. Topics does not have any family ties to the company's board members or other top executives. This is standard disclosure, ensuring there are no perceived conflicts of interest due to nepotism. He also doesn't have a significant personal stake in any past or current company transactions. This means his decisions will be based on what's best for the company, not his own personal financial gain from specific deals. And finally, there are no special new compensation plans or agreements tied directly to this COO appointment. His compensation will likely be in line with his existing roles and responsibilities, and not a special bonus just for this title change. Now, moving on to another key appointment. On the very same day, the 2nd of February 2026, Paul Cellini, who is also 41, was appointed as the Chief Accounting Officer, or CAO, for the company. This role is critical for the financial integrity of any business. The CAO is responsible for overseeing all accounting operations, ensuring accurate financial reporting, and managing the integrity of the company's financial systems. Just like Mr. Topics, Mr. Cellini also holds the CAO position for several of the same sister BDCs: Golub Capital Direct Lending Corporation, Golub Capital Direct Lending Unlevered Corporation, Golub Capital Private Credit Fund, Golub Capital Private Income Fund, S, and Golub Capital Private Income Fund, I. This shows another trend of consolidating leadership roles across the group of BDCs advised by GC Advisors LLC. This unified accounting oversight likely means standardized accounting practices and better control over financial data across all these entities. Mr. Cellini joined Golub Capital in 2026, the same year as his appointment. Before that, he was a senior controller at TPG Twinbrook Capital Partners. In that role, he was deeply involved in the nuts and bolts of financial management, financial reporting, making sure all the necessary regulatory filings were done correctly, dealing with investor reports, coordinating audits, and managing important operational and control processes. This is exactly the kind of hands-on experience you want in a chief accounting officer. And before TPG, he gained foundational experience as an auditor at PricewaterhouseCoopers, or PwC, during his time there. He managed audits for a variety of financial entities, including investment managers, private equity funds, hedge funds, and registered funds. Working at one of the Big Four accounting firms and auditing complex financial structures provides a robust understanding of financial controls and compliance. His educational background includes a bachelor's degree in accounting from Niagara University and a master's degree in accounting from the University of Connecticut. He is also a certified public accountant, or CPA, licensed in both New York and Illinois. This professional certification signifies a high level of accounting knowledge and ethical standards. Similar to Mr. Topics, the report states that Mr. Cellini has no family ties to the company's leadership. He also has no material personal interest in any of the company's transactions. And again, there are no special compensation packages directly linked to his appointment. Now, let's look at the signatures, which confirm the official filing. The report is signed on behalf of Golub Capital BDC 4, incorporated by Christopher C. Erickson. His name is Christopher C. Erickson, and his title is Chief Financial Officer, or CFO. This confirms that the CFO is signing off on these important executive appointments. The filing was officially made on the 6th of February 2026, a few days after these appointments took effect. So, what's the story here? The biggest takeaway is the consolidation of key leadership roles, particularly COO and TAO, across multiple Golub Capital BDCs. This suggests a strategic move towards greater efficiency, standardization, and centralized control over operations and financial reporting for the entire group of BDCs managed by GC Advisors LLC. Having one COO oversee operations for several related entities can lead to better resource allocation, streamlined processes, and a unified approach to market challenges. Similarly, a single CAO ensures consistent accounting policies and robust financial controls across the board, which is crucial for investor confidence and regulatory compliance, especially in the complex world of BDCs. The backgrounds of both appointees are very strong. Mr. Topics' experience in investment banking and BDC sector coverage, coupled with his previous officer roles within the Golub Capital BDC family, makes him a well-qualified choice for COA. Mr. Cellini's extensive auditing experience at a top firm and his senior controller role demonstrate a deep understanding of financial reporting and controls essential for a CAO. Are there any risks? Well, the primary risk with such consolidated leadership could be a lack of bespoke attention to each individual BDC if they have unique needs or faces distinct market challenges. However, given that these are all BDCs and likely operate with similar investment strategies under a common advisor, the benefits of centralization probably outweigh this risk. In conclusion, the appointments of Timothy J. Topics as COA and Paul Cellini as CAO signal a clear push for operational and financial synergy across the Golub Capital BDC network. This is a strategic move that could lead to improved performance and stability for these investment vehicles. It shows the company is serious about optimizing its structure for the long term. Alright, that is our breakdown of Golub Capital BDC 4 Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these leadership appointments and what they signal for the company's future? Do you think consolidating roles is a smart move for BDCs? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps. and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate finance. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.